And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so we're going to give Pleasantville a automatic first down. Referees were a little confused as how to address that call. But the Greyhounds get new life on a new series. We'll get 1st and 10 now for Pleasantville at the Mainland 44. Here's Leslie in the shotgun. Back to throw, pumps once, he's going to take off and run, crossing the 45, trying to get away, and he'll be wrapped up after a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down after the short gain from Leslie. Ball spotted at the 41, so give him a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for the Greyhounds. Pleasantville also coming off a loss in week 2. They're 1-1 on the season. Lost to St. Joe's Hamilton, 30-6 last week, but they beat Cedar Creek to open up the season 21-19. 2nd and 7 now, 8:43 to play in the first quarter, and now we have more whistles. We're going to get a timeout from Mainland. That's their first of the half, and they have 2 remaining. Pleasantville's had the ball so far in the first 3+ minutes of this game. Looked like Mainland was going to make a nice defensive stop. But the running into the kicker penalty, officially called roughing, 15-yard penalty gave Pleasantville the automatic first down. Glad you're with us on this rainy, soaked, and cold Friday afternoon at Mainland Regional High School. Nick Costco on the call with you. Matt Ulmer filming and producing. Fighting all of the elements up here in the booth. $8:40 to play in the first quarter as the timeout is over and Pleasantville back onto the field on offense. Leslie in the shotgun, takes it. He's going to run immediately to his left, makes one man miss, gets across the 40-yard line, and he's tackled by a host of Mustang defenders near the 35-yard line going out of bounds. Mackenzie Murphy among those in on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and short for Pleasantville. As I mentioned before, Mainland, of course, 1-1 on the season in the 6-game regular season. They defeated Egg Harbor Township week 1, 13-6, losing 28-13 in Absegami last week. 3rd and 3 here for Pleasantville at the 37. Snap to Leslie. The handoff goes to Howard, left side 35, and he's going to reach for the first down. He's got it up to the 30-yard line. And Pleasantville is in business. Julian Rivera in on the tackle for the Mustangs. 7:46 to play and counting here in the first quarter. Leslie, a solid quarterback for the Pleasantville Greyhounds. As I mentioned before, started as a freshman last year and led the Greyhounds to the semifinals of the Central Jersey Group 2 sectional playoffs. In motion goes Jameson. Low snap. Leslie has to pick it up. He does. He's going to just take off and run with it. And he probably got back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see where they spot the ball. But nearly half the Mainland defense in on that tackle. Chris Campbell among them. There'll be no gain there for Leslie. Maybe got about a half yard up to the 30. Officially 2nd and 10 with 6:40 to play here in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Pleasantville's had the ball the entire time this first quarter so far. As the weather dictates, we can expect a lot of ground game here today. Noteworthy for the Mustangs, no Jabril Mace on the field. He's banged up the last 2 weeks. Snap to Leslie, quarterback run across the 30. Doesn't get much further. Got about 2 to 3 yards on the play. Sam Epstein, the first one in there on the tackle for the Mustangs. It'll be third down. We got 3rd and 6 now for Pleasantville. Leslie comes out in the shotgun. Howard to his right, trips to the right. Snap to Leslie, he's going to roll. Looking to throw. Now he's going to take off. Can he get there? Trying to dive for the first down, and he's not going to get there upon first inspection. Julian Rivera, the first one in on the stop there for Mainland, among others. And it appears Leslie is going to be just short of the first down. Under 5 minutes to play now here in the first quarter. And we have 4th and about less than a yard for Pleasantville. It appears much too long here for a field goal for Pleasantville. And they're not going to punt it this deep in Mainland territory. As Pleasantville's on the door step of the red zone. Leslie comes out in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. The handoff goes to Howard up the gut. He's going to be close, ripped down by Wagner and Elliott. He appears to be short. We'll have to wait on the spot. First down. They're going to give him enough forward progress, and Pleasantville keeps the drive alive once again. Talk about a length of a drive here. Under 4 minutes to play first quarter. Pleasantville's had the ball the entire quarter. Here's Leslie coming out in the shotgun again. Takes it, and now we have flags. Some early movement. We're going to get a false start on Pleasantville. Back them up 5 yards. Only 1st and 15. That ball just across the 25-yard line. 1st and 15 now for the Greyhounds. Clock ticking. 3:21 to play first quarter. We are scoreless. In case you just joined us, Pleasantville's had the ball this entire first quarter. Long, drawn-out drive that started just inside their own 35-yard line. Here's Leslie in the shotgun looking to throw. Quick throw to the right side and is incomplete. Looking for Samir Miller. We have 2nd and 15 now. So we will see some throwing from Leslie. He's got the arm. But just how much will they call for it on this rainy afternoon? 3:02 to play, first quarter. 2nd and 15 now for Leslie. He'll take it. The handoff goes to Howard. He's met immediately in the backfield. Nowhere to go. He'll lose about a yard or two, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Dennis Marino and Sam Epstein in on the tackle for Mainland. Marino came into today with 5 tackles for loss already on the season. Give him another. Epstein as well, 5 tackles for loss on the year. 3rd and 17, back up to the 26. Just about to the 10-yard line for a first down. Here's Leslie to his right again, looking, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. That's going to be a sack running out of bounds. 4th and long now coming up for Pleasantville, and now you got to think they would just punt it. Try to pin Mainland deep. Ball spotted at the 29. It's about 4th and 19 for Pleasantville. Let's see what they draw up here. Again, they've had the ball the entire first quarter. We have 2:12 remaining in the quarter. Mainland's still trying to get on offense for the first time. There's Leslie again in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Snap to Leslie. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Steps up. Avoids the rush again. Scrambling around. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. Right back at the line of scrimmage. And Mainland takes over. A host of Mustang defenders turn the ball over on downs. And the Mustangs will get the ball for the first time here this afternoon. 2:04 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs. At about the 30-yard line. Here's the freshman quarterback, Jake Myers, in the shotgun. He's got a quarterback keeper to the left side, and he gets tripped up just crossing the 30-yard line. Gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You can definitely sense the theme of today's game. Lots of running and ball control. Ball up the 33-yard line. 2nd and a long 6. Here's Myers. Quick toss right side. This is Marino up to the 35. Running up, and he's met by a host of Pleasantville defenders. Laying the wood there. It'll be 3rd and short. So here comes Myers on the offense on 3rd and 2, just inside the 40-yard line. In the shotgun, Dealey goes in motion. Handoff, Marino right side, trying to find some space going across the 40. Looks like he might have enough. And now we have flags right after the whistle. And 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, we have a late flag. And it looks like it's going to be on Pleasantville based on the reaction from the Mainland sideline. Looks like Jonathan Valentine might be the culprit for the Greyhounds. That'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So Marino gets the first down run in place of the injured Jabril Mace, who is not out there. Do not see him on the sideline as well in uniform. Attack on 15, ball now at the Pleasantville 45. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 40 seconds and counting now. Myers comes out in the shotgun. Marino in the backfield. In motion goes Ordeely. Myers, quarterback keeper, nowhere to go. He lost the football, but they're going to rule he was down first. So hold the phone on that. Second and 12 coming up now for the Mustangs. And with that last play, the clock's going to wind down, and we're going to head to the end of the first quarter. So a quick 12 minutes. Pleasantville had the ball for the majority of the quarter. Mainland starting to drive now. They face the second and long when we come back. Mainland 0, Pleasantville 0. End of the first quarter. Second quarter action coming up. We do have a couple last-minute number changes as well for both sides here. As on the previous play where Myers appeared to lose the football, but was tackled in the backfield, that was George Smith for Pleasantville, wearing number 53. Third and about 10.5 here. Myers back to throw. It's a backwards pass and incomplete. Broken up there by Jaquan Howard. Backdoor screen, as Jaquan Howard breaks it up. Ordelia, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th and 11 for the Mustangs, and Myers will jog off the field, and that's going to do it for that drive for the Mustangs. Cohen Cook back to punt for the Mustangs. Howard and Jamison back to return for the Greyhounds. And Cook has to pick up the muff punt, and he's going to try to punt it away anyway, and it looks like it is blocked, and it's going to go trickle out of bounds just across the 40-yard line. So Cook tried to recover and rugby style it, could not get it to go, and now Pleasantville has beautiful field position. 11:03 to go in the first half. We are scoreless. And now Pleasantville has a fresh set of downs at the 42. Approaching midfield, Leslie comes down the shotgun. He's got trips to the right. Got Howard in the backfield. Snap to Leslie, handoff. Howard breaks one tackle, and now he's off and run to the 50. 45 got the first down. He's brought down by Levin. But Jaquan Howard, it's the biggest run of the day across the 45, ball spot the 44. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Pleasantville Greyhounds. Under 11 minutes to go in the first half. It's our biggest offensive play of the ball game so far. Still scoreless. Here's Leslie in the shotgun. There's a man in motion. Snap to Leslie, quarterback keeper. Going off left side, and he breaks away, and he'll run out of bounds just across the 40-yard line. Nice little scamper there from the sophomore quarterback. Going to gain about 5, and second down coming up for Pleasantville. Pleasantville 1-1 on the 2020 season under new head coach Javier Garcia. His former head coach Chris Sacco did a wonderful job building up the program. Left for Absegami this offseason. We just saw them last week. Snap to Leslie on second down and hold the phone. We have some flags. Some early movement again. Referees will conference and see what this is on. And looks like they're going to pick up the flag. You don't see that too often. So we're just going to replay the down, 2nd and 5 from the 39. 10:22 to play, first half. Tied at 0. Leslie comes out in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and Howard's in the backfield. Snap to Leslie, back to throw, looking. He's going to scramble now to his left, trying to get it away. He cannot. He is brought down by Marino. Beg your pardon, J.J. Sinclair with the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. Leslie couldn't get away from Sinclair. Under 10 minutes to play, first half. Trips to the right now for Pleasantville. Leslie in the shotgun again. Howard in the backfield. Leslie takes it. Quarterback run, left side, trying to get to the edge. Over to the 40, and he's going to be run out of bounds again by a host of Mainland defenders. Not much, and it's going to be 4th down. Mackenzie Murphy among those in on the tackle, along with Sam Epstein. And now, with 4th and 6 from the 40, decision time for Pleasantville. It's a manageable 4th down, but not as close to the end zone as they were on the previous drive. 9:26 to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 0. It's only the 2nd drive of the day for Pleasantville, 3rd overall in this game. And the shotgun is Leslie on 4th and 6. Snap goes to him, looking to throw. Throws, and that one is high. It's in the air, and it is intercepted. It's Levin coming back the other way. Got off the deflection. Levin to the midfield, brought down in Pleasantville territory. Leslie in on the tackle, and now we have flags as George Smith got in the scrum as well for Pleasantville. But the biggest defensive play of the ball game belongs to Brody Levin with the interception. That's called ball awareness right there. 9:13 to go in the half, and we're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct on Pleasantville. So that'll be after the fact. So now they have to move the ball up. So here comes the Mainland offense, and the Mustangs sideline fired up. Small crowd on hand on both sides due to the weather, of course, and COVID factors with the new attendance policies this year. Good to see some people still out in support. Give these kids a sense of normalcy for a football season. So they're going to get ready to mark this ball up for after the fact, after the penalty. Just move them on up. And it looks like they're going to spot this ball at the 30-yard line. And now Mainland is in business. This is their second drive of the game. See what they can do with it. Myers comes out in the shotgun. Ordeli's the wingback. Marino in the backfield. Torres split out wide to the right. Now we have another flag. Sloppy affair here this afternoon. And that's going to be a false start on Mainland. Early movement, back them up 5 yards. 9:13 to play in the first half. Still scoreless. And in case you just joined us, it's been like this all afternoon so far. Some sloppy football, but defense. The name early. Brody Levin, the interception, his first of the season. Myers on 1st and 15. The handoff goes to Marino, trying to get somewhere, and he gets just to the 35-yard line, maybe across the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Host of Greyhound defenders bringing him down, as it looked like Marino also slipped. He didn't gain much, if anything. Under 9 minutes to play, first half. Still waiting our first score of the ball game. Torres will split out wide to the right. Wagner is to the left. In motion comes Ordeli. He'll get the jet sweep from Myers. Breaks one tackle. He stumbles, gets across the 35, and he's run out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. That's Leslie on the tackle. Quarterback does play both ways, plays defensive back for the Greyhounds, and if you've seen the maturation and physical growth of Leslie from last year to this year, it's evident. He's a star in the making for Pleasantville. Under 8.5 to play, 8:25 to go here in the half. 3rd and about 12 for the Mustangs. We'll call this one now 3rd and 13 from the 33. Here's Myers in the shotgun. Takes it, looking to throw. First pass of the day. It's a fluttering one in the air, and it is. Oh, it's caught by Wagner. He breaks away. He's in. Touchdown. How in the world did Wagner come down with that football? Oh, no, there is a flag, and we might be waving that one off the board. Pleasantville is signaling to come back. Waiting on the call. And we're going to get pass interference on Wagner. Oh, a awful call for the Mustangs. And a tough break. Wagner split 2 defenders as Myers' ball kind of just hung in the air. And again, I don't know how Wagner came down with it, but referee saw a little too much pushing and shoving. And it's going to be 3rd and long. 8:16 to go in the half. Ball spotted now at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 21. First down marker is at the 20. Mainland, the limited Mainland crowd did not like that previous call. Let's see what they can do here. A drop snap, and Myers has to dive for it, and it looks like he got back on it. He'll lose about a yard, but it's going to be 4th down, and now I believe Mainland's going to send out the punting unit. So we go from a spectacular touchdown from Nick Wagner to Mainland having to punt, and we're still scoreless as the clock ticks. 7:54 and counting to go in the half. Cohen Cook on the punt. Jameson and Howard back to return for Pleasantville. Had our fair share of excitement today despite the weather as Cook gets a low snap, and that punt is going to be short. It's up in the air, but it'll take a decent bounce from Mainland across the 20, and Mainland will have the ball down at the 16-yard line. So not a bad punt there from Cook, and that's where Pleasantville will take over as Joe Sheeran downs the punt for the Mustangs. Pleasantville takes over 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line with 7:27 to go here in the second quarter. Just to remind you, of course, that today's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44, the Mainland Football Booster Club, and, of course, Ulmer's Appliance Service. Nick Costco with you on the call. Matt Ulmer filming and producing today's broadcast as always. So let's see what Pleasantville could do with new life. It appeared they'd be down by a touchdown, but an offensive pass interference call saves them. And here comes Leslie in the shotgun on 1st and 10. From the 16, Leslie, jet sweep, Jamison, left side, and he lost the football, and now there's a scrum for it. It appears Mainland has it. They do! Just like that, 2 turnovers for the Mainland defense. Mustangs will get the ball right back. An unreal turn of events. Now Mainland set up at the 15-yard line. Jamison could not hang on to the football. Well, wait. J.J. Sinclair with the recovery, and Mainland is set up in business in the red zone. First and 10 for Myers and company. Now we have whistles. Just a slight delay there from the referees, but here we go. 1st and 10, and now the far side judge says timeout for Pleasantville. So there was confusion, and now we officially do get a timeout from Pleasantville. That's their first of the half. They have 2 remaining. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. 7:17 to go. Here in the half, we're tied at 0. In case you are just joining us, Nick Costco on the call, Matt Ulmer filming and producing today's broadcast. We are tied at 0 between Mainland and Pleasantville. 7:17 to go here in the first half. Quick recap for you. Offense is really not going anywhere, but Pleasantville held the ball for nearly 9 minutes to open up the game in the first quarter. Could not score. Mainland had a quick punt. And then once again, Pleasantville with a long drive again. But they were picked off by Brody Levin, the safety back there for Mainland. He caused the first turnover of the game. And then for Mainland on that drive to try to cap it off, thought that they had a touchdown to Nick Wagner, but it was called back for offensive pass interference. Mainland would punt. Pleasantville just got the ball back, and then Kayshawn Jamison fumbled it away, recovered by J.J. Sinclair, and now here we are, Mainland back with the football, 1st and 10 from the 15. Here's Myers, low snap, and he's going to keep it himself, trying to run to the left, and he's going to get nowhere. Nowhere to go as Javon Boyd brings him down. It'll be 2nd down. 7 minutes and counting. The Mainland in prime position now, and they're doing it all today. There is no Jabril Mace out there on the field for the Mustangs. He was banged up the last 2 games. Having been taken out a couple times, respectively, the last 2 weeks. Second and 10 from the 15. 6.5 to go in the half. Here's Myers in the shotgun. Takes it, handoff Marino, trying to go up the gut, and a host of Pleasantville defenders will bring him down to a gain of about maybe 2, and it's going to be 3rd and 8. So even the run game today for Mainland, not too successful. They've been set up nicely, though, by 2 turnovers. Couldn't capitalize on the interception, but see if they can capitalize now on that fumble recovery. Under 6 minutes to play. 3rd and 8 from the 13-yard line. As Myers breaks the huddle. 2 receivers left. Now trips from Marino. And now we have more whistles. Looks like we're going to get another false start on Mainland. And boy, I'll tell you what. It's been sloppy today. Mainland offense hit with their 3rd false start penalty. Pleasantville's been hit a couple times as well. A lot of early movement today. Everyone's jumpy. 5:42 to play, first half. Let's see if they can draw up here on 3rd and 13. As the ball spotted at the 19-yard line. Myers breaks the huddle. Wagner split out wide to the left. Myers takes it, looking. He's going to air it out deep. Wants Wagner again. He fell down. That's almost made the catch as he was falling down, and they're going to call that incidental contact. No flags on the play. Looks like Wagner did slip. And it's going to be 4th down and 13 after the incomplete pass to Wagner. They try taking a shot again. 5:09 to play in the second. Still no sign of Brady Panis, the kicker for Mainland. He was not the kickoff specialist nor the punter at all today. He is walking around on the sidelines, though. And they're to keep the punting unit off for now. They're going to go for it, Mainland. 4th and 13 from the 19. Here's Myers. Trips to the right. Empty set, Ordelia the wingback, and a high snap to Myers, rolling to his right. Looking for some space. He's going to take off and run. He's got some room, but he's going to be forced out of bounds well short of the first down at around the 15-yard line. Close to the 10. We'll see where they spot him out. But nonetheless, it is a turnover on downs. So for the second straight drive, Mainland cannot take advantage of the turnover, and Pleasantville takes over. .5:01 to play in the second. Pleasantville gets the ball back here. Gonna spot this ball at the 10-yard line. See what the Greyhounds could do it 5 minutes ago in the half. We're tied at 0. 2 receivers right and 2 to the left for Leslie and company. Low snap. It's going to be picked up by Howard. He's going to take off and run it himself, and he'll be stopped by about 2-3 Mainland defenders just across the line of scrimmage. Forward progress dictates he got about 3 on the play. Epstein in there on the tackle. Mullen, Lombardo, and Campbell. Second and 7. 4:22 to go. Leslie in the shotgun again. Howard's to his right. Snap to Leslie. There's Howard. Left side breaks one tackle. He's got some space. Breaks another one. Got the first down, and Howard is still on his feet. Here goes Jaquan Howard down the left sideline. He's going to be forced out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. Jaquan Howard, the longest run of the day. Give him 27 yards on the carry. About 26. J.J. Sinclair with the tackle for the Mustangs. They're going to officially rule Howard out at the 38. Be first down. That's what Howard can give you. Under 4 minutes to play now here in the second quarter. Still tied at 0. Leslie takes the snap. There's the handoff again to Howard up the gut. He's going to lunge forward, and he'll get up to the 45-yard line, brought down by Ocasio. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up for the Mustangs, or excuse me, for the Greyhounds. 3:30 to go. It appears now the Pleasantville offense has a little juice. Miller and Jamison split to the right. Here's Leslie. Snap, quarterback run, left side, has some space, but he's going to be wrapped up, and he somehow, he got forward somehow with an extra push, and he's got the first down. What a run by Marlon Leslie. Sophomore quarterback for the Greyhounds gets the first down. For Pleasantville, now we have a flag. Looks like this flag is going to be after the play, and we could get a after-the-fact type of penalty for the Mustangs. Pleasantville's been hit with a couple of those already. And now we see Sam Epstein for the Mustangs signaling towards Pleasantville. And it looks like Leslie, no wonder why he got forward. He was assisted, so the official penalty assisting the runner. That will move him back 5 yards. Only in high school do you see a penalty like that. As he was kind of tossed forward. And now we have to wait. The chain gang is not quite set. There is a lot of confusion down the field. So Leslie's run did give him a first down, but the assisting the running penalty has some confusion whether it was if it's going to be a first down or it will be third. The ball will remain spotted at the 45. And the officials are still conferencing. Nonetheless, while the officials look to sort this out, quick game recap for you. A lot of running action here in this one as Pleasantville controlled the clock in the first quarter. About 9 minutes of a drive resulted in no points, though. The second quarter has been run by turnovers as the Mainland defense has an interception and a fumble recovery. Brody Levin with the interception, of course, J.J. Sinclair with the fumble recovery. But the Mustangs could not take advantage. They had a touchdown taken away from Nick Wagner off the interception. Mainland was set up nice, and Jake Myers found Nick Wagner down the left sideline for a beautiful catch, but they called that an offensive pass interference. Mainland eventually punted. And after the second turnover caused by the Mainland defense, the Mainland offense could not convert, and they punted away again. And now here we are after a couple of nice Jaquan Howard runs, and we are still sorting out what is going on here. The initial call on the field was a first down run from Marlon Leslie on second down up to around midfield. But Pleasantville was penalized for assisting the runner. And now there's confusion whether it should still be first down or it should be third down. The ball, no matter what, will be spotted at the 45. Also, while we have a moment while they're sorting out, thank our sponsors for today's broadcast. Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44. The Mainland Football Booster Club. And, of course, Omer's Appliance Service. Matt Omer, of course, on the camera and producing. Nick Costco on the call with you, as always. And, of course, Wilkinson & Sons Construction Incorporated, general contractors, another sponsor of the Mainland football broadcasts. Great to have them aboard as well for this week. I believe we have this sorted out now. We have 2:59 to go in the half, and the officials are still conferencing. The The marker has been moved back to the 45-yard line. It still signals third down. This is quite the delay of action here after a penalty. Because now I believe it was a second down run for Marlon Leslie. He got the first down, but if the penalty nullifies the first down, it should be third down. But now the officials have to determine where the chains should be set. I believe due to the filming of our broadcast, we actually might be able to determine this and help out the officials downstairs. No matter what, the ball has to be put at the 45. That's where the referees marked it back. But it would be third down. Now they're changing it back to second down. There is mass confusion down below. I think we finally have it sorted out. Unless my memory serves me wrong, I don't believe that was the original line of scrimmage for where that ball was. But nonetheless, we're going to get second and about 9.5 at the 45-yard line after that delay. I couldn't tell you what that was. So the penalty nullifies the first down run for Leslie no matter what. It seems the officials have it sorted out now. Second and 9. Snap to Leslie. Handoff goes to Howard. Getting up to midfield, breaks one tackle. And after all that, Howard is close to a first down. He might get it depending upon the spot. Ball is at the Mainland 46 after a nice scamper there from Jaquan Howard. It'll be third and inches. So yes, folks, we are finally back to game action. 2:41 to play. And now they're officially going to rule that a first down. Well, we can't roast the chain gang too hard down there. A lot of confusion here today. First and 10 now officially for Pleasantville. 2:25 to go in the half. Pleasantville driving at the Mainland 46. Snap to Leslie. Handoff, Howard again. And he bounces off one man, but he's going to be wrapped up by a host of man defenders. He's trying to go forward now. He's pushing the pile. And now they finally blow it dead. Howard pushed it forward. It's Chris Campbell in on the tackle, among others, for the Mustangs. And let's see where they actually rule him down. He pushed past the 40-yard line, that pile, but looks like they're going to make that forward progress stop shy of the 40. I'll give him a gain of about 4. Second and 6 coming up. Spot that ball at the 43-yard line. On second down, Leslie, jet sweep. This is Jamison, right side, getting around 40. Jamison, ball got knocked up in the air, and who's got it? I believe Mainland got it. It was punched out, went sky high. Mainland football. Try to get the official recovery. Checking on the replay. That ball was popped out by Elliott. What a play. And let's see who snagged it out of the air. Looked like Marino and a couple of guys ended up getting the football. But a great job by Mackenzie Murphy. Beg your pardon. Mackenzie Murphy with the forcing the fumble. Laying down the shoulder pad. That ball popped up straight in the air. And that's the third turnover caused by the Mainland defense. 1:18 to go. Fresh set of downs now for Mainland. Snap to Myers. And the handoff goes to Marino. Bounces off one man. Trying to move forward. Gets up to about the 40-yard line. Brought down by Leslie. Now we have second and 5. First down marker is just across the 45-yard line. Under a minute to play, and Mainland is in no hurry right now. They do get the ball to start the second half, so another great play from their defense to prevent a it was a good-looking drive for Pleasantville. The Mustangs now taking their time, under 40 seconds to play in the half. Myers, low snap, it's on the ground. Who's got it? Ball still loose, and Pleasantville's got it. That'll be Pleasantville football. Unbelievable. Ashad Hill with the recovery for the Greyhounds. It appeared the entire Mainland offense lost the football. They could not find it, and Hill fell right on it as it trickled past the line of scrimmage, and now the Greyhounds are in business again. 32 seconds. First and 10 from the 40. Fourth turnover of the day in total. First one there from Mainland. First and 10. Snap to Leslie, rolling to his left, looking for some space, going to run it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds. Got about 5 on the play. And now we have a timeout. Pleasantville calls their second. They have 1 left in this half. I think Sheeran's one who forced out Leslie. Be 2nd and 5. 20 seconds to go. They're well out of field goal range as Pleasantville is trying to do whatever they can to punch this one in. They're 35 yards away from the end zone. So Mainland's forced 3 turnovers today. But the biggest play of the game now belongs to Pleasantville in the heat of the moment. Myers could not handle the low snap, got lost in the sauce. And Ashad Hill was the one who recovered it for the Pleasantville Greyhounds. Here's Hill. This will be a last-ditch effort here for the Greyhounds. Try to punch it in. They have 20 seconds remaining in the half. Leslie with the empty set. He's got 4 receivers to the right side. Leslie takes it, fakes it. He's going to run to his left, breaks 1 tackle, and he'll get the first down across the 30-yard line. We'll stop the clock momentarily while they reset the change. 13 seconds. Pleasantville has 1 timeout left. They have to hurry up, and the clock will run to 10. It's going to be the final play of the half. Empty set again for Leslie. 5 seconds. And now we're going to get a timeout. That's the final timeout of the half for Pleasantville with 4.9 seconds remaining. Ball spotted, 1st and 10 at the 28. So no doubt a Hail Mary attempt or something to give Pleasantville some space to try to score a touchdown before the half. Mainland gets the ball to start the second half. We've had a pretty big defensive affair so far in this one. Glad you're with us on this. Still coming down here. You're just joining us. Rain still coming down at Mainland Regional High School. It's cold out. Your typical October New Jersey high school football weather. Last chance here for Pleasantville. We're tied at 0. 4.9 seconds to go in the half. Leslie again with the empty set. Jameson, the lone receiver to the right side. Snap to Leslie. Stepping up, avoids the rush, looking, throwing to the end zone, and it is batted up in the air and incomplete. Brody Levin with the pass breakup, and that is going to do it for the half. We'll head into the locker room. 0-0. Defense, defense, defense. And a great stand there from the Mustang defense to finish things off in this first half after the turnover. Brody Levin was an interception today, batted it down to prevent any scoring. Mainland will get the ball to start the second half. It is halftime. Mainland 0, Pleasantville 0. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back to Mainland Regional High School. Nick Costco on the call with you. Matt Ulmer filming and producing today's broadcast. Getting ready to start the second half of action. 0-0, a sloppy game here this afternoon between the Mustangs and Greyhounds. Both teams coming in 1-1. Defense ran the show in the first half. 4 total turnovers, 3 caused by the Mainland defense. But 1 late turnover from the Mainland offense almost led to points for Pleasantville at the end of the half. They had the ball at the 35 with 5 seconds to go, and they tried a Hail Mary, but Brody Levin for Mainland batted it down in the end zone. He also has an interception today to go along with J.J. Sinclair recovering a fumble. Mackenzie Murphy also forced a fumble today. Popped the ball straight in the air out of the hands of Keyshawn Jamison. Getting ready to start the third quarter as Washington is set to kick it away for Pleasantville. Everyone's set. Here's the run-up from Washington. He'll boot it straight down the middle, and this will be Wagner on the return to the 25-30. Had some space, and now he lost the football, and Pleasantville might have jumped on it. They do. Pleasantville recovers the football. Unbelievable. Looked like a Shad Hill on the recovery for Pleasantville. Unbelievable. The 5th turnover of the ball game. Wagner, who had a touchdown taken away from him in the first half due to an offensive pass interference call, could not hang on to that one. First and 10 now for Pleasantville. From the 35. Snap to Leslie. Handoff. Howard slips, breaks 1 tackle, breaks another one, and he'll be finally wrapped up after about a gain of about a half yard. Nick Wagner coming back with a huge tackle. 2nd and 9 coming up for Pleasantville. .11.5 to go. Only 30 seconds gone. He's already seen a lot happen in this second half. Second and 9. Howard, the leading rusher today, but it's not much from either side. Snap to Leslie. Jet sweep attempt here, and tackle for loss there. Wagner and Ocasio in on the tackle as Jamison goes nowhere. About a loss of 2. 3rd and 11 coming up for Pleasantville. So they get the ball off the turnover, and right now they're going backwards. Third and just about 10.5, we'll call it, at the 36 for Leslie and company. He takes it, looking, pressure coming, he's going to be wrapped up and sacked. My goodness gracious. Julian Ocasio with a huge sack to push him back. It is 4th down. Spot that ball behind the 40-yard line. Julian Ocasio flew through the line like a Mack truck. And with under 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, it looks like Pleasantville is going to go for it as Leslie jogs back out onto the field. They're on the plus side of the field. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they draw up on 4th and 15 from the 41. Miller split out wide to the left, along with Jamison in the slot. Here's Leslie in the shotgun. Takes it, looking to throw. Steps up, Leslie going to take off and run across the 40, 35, some space, and he's going to be wrapped up short of the first down. Julian Rivera in on the tackle. The freshman brings him down to turnover on downs, and Mainland takes over, and they catch a break after the turnover on the kick return. Another great stand by the Mainland defense as we remain scoreless in this one with 9:13 to play. So Myers in the offense get their delayed second half debut right here. Ball at the 32, 1st and 10. Myers with an empty set. Ordili comes in motion. He'll get the handoff in the jet sweep. Ordili, 35, hit hard at the 35 right there. A gain of a couple. Javon Boyd, one of the ones in on the tackle there for the Greyhounds. As Ordili gains a little more than 3 yards, it'll be 2nd and 7. You can tell that ball is slippery as Mike Ordili, the wingback, had that ball kind of low. Tough to hang on to, as evidenced today by 4 total fumbles in the game, recovered by the opposing team, of course. 2 fumble recoveries for Pleasantville, 2 for Mainland. Mainland also has an interception today. 5 total turnovers in this ball game. 2nd and 7, here's Myers. This is Marino now, trying to find some space. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, but he'll be stopped there. Really nowhere to go, and it's going to be 3rd down as Jonathan Espinoza makes the tackle for Pleasantville. Down to 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Both offenses just struggling to find a rhythm this afternoon. The lights are on here at Mainland Regional High School. 4 o'clock start as we approach 5:27 in the evening on this cold and wet October Friday evening. 3rd and 7. Ordili, the jet sweep does not go anywhere. Tackled in the back, right into his own blocker. It looks like Washington, beg your pardon, Hill on the tackle there for Pleasantville, and it's going to be 4th down after the loss. It'll be 4th and 13. Loss of 6 there for Ordili. That play was blown up before it even started, and now Cohen Cook on to punt it away for the Mustangs. 7 minutes to go. Jamison and Howard back to return for Pleasantville. High snap to Cook. It's over his head. Cook has to pick it up. He's going to run now. Trying to get off a pump, but he's going to slip down and fall. And inside the 10-yard line, Pleasantville takes over. Oh, disaster for Mainland. Cohen Cook could not reel in the high snap. He picked it up. He was trying to rugby style it again on the run. Unfortunately, Pleasantville closed in. And Howard is 1st and goal from the 6. First big opportunity here for the Greyhounds. Leslie in the shotgun. 1st and goal from the 6. Takes it. Here's the handoff. Left side. Just short of the goal line. Be 2nd and goal coming up for Pleasantville. As Justin Barrios on the carry. Big offensive lineman. Number 55. How about that? Give the big man a little goal line back action. Second and goal from the 3. Leslie to Barrios again. Left side and across the plane. He's in. Touchdown, Pleasantville. Justin Barrios punches it in for the first score of the ball game with 6:04 remaining. As the big man rumbled across the left side. Extra point pending here for the Greyhounds. They lead at 6-0. We have whistles. It's an official timeout, and now there is an injured Greyhound down the field. Looks like Steven Yarlig, the senior offensive lineman. He's taking the knee right now, number 51. So while they check on him, say a quick game recap for those who are just joining us. First half, run by turnovers, 4 of them in the first half. 3 forced by Mainland, 1 forced by Pleasantville. No scores. The only would-be score from Nick Wagner was wiped out by an offensive pass interference. And to open things up in the first quarter, or excuse me, the third quarter here for the Mustangs, Nick Wagner fumbled the kick return. Pleasantville could not do anything with it. Mainland had the ball, but the snap went over the punter's head, Cohen Cook, who corralled it, could not get rid of it, and then he was tackled inside the 10-yard line. And this drive was just capped off by a Justin Barrios touchdown for Pleasantville. He was listed as an offensive lineman, definitely used as a goal line back in these situations, as he ran it twice for 6 yards and got into the end zone for a touchdown. It is 6-0 Pleasantville as we stand now. 6:04 to go in the third quarter. Waiting to see if they will kick the extra point or go for 2 here. And it appears Pleasantville is going to go for 2, so the kicking unit staying seated here this evening. As Leslie comes out in the shotgun, they're going for 2. High side to Leslie. He fumbled it, and he'll fall on it. So the 2-point conversion is no good. Nick Wagner will get credited with the sack on Leslie. It is 6-0 Pleasantville over Mainland with 6:04 remaining here in the third quarter. And now Mainland will have to do some answering themselves on offense. So the name of the game is defense. Only offense coming from the short field situation for Pleasantville, as neither offense has really been able to really put on a long drive aside from Pleasantville's opening drive of the game, where they went from their own 35 down to near the Mainland red zone. They took up nearly 9 minutes of game time to start the game in the first quarter. But since then, we've had some short and sloppy drives from both sides. 6:04 remaining to go in the third. As Mainland will try to regroup. Wagner and Steven Ordilli back deep to return for the Mustangs. See here, Washington getting ready to boot this one away for Pleasantville, as they have their first lead of the ballgame, first score of the day on the Justin Barrios touchdown. Beg your pardon, this is going to be Barrios actually kicking the ball off now, and he'll boot it deep. Wagner coming out with it, he'll return it to the 25, 30, lowers the shoulder, and he'll get up around near the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mainland. As you see, even Noah Torres limping off a little bit there for the Mustangs. We'll see what the Mustangs can do with it on this new drive with under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, as they now face a deficit. 1st and 10, just shy of the 35-yard line. Myers in the shotgun. Takes it. Handoff. This is Steven Ordilli with the carry, and he'll get a couple. About 2nd and 8 coming up, 2nd and a long 7. Depends on the spot. So Steven Ordilli, the freshman, getting his first carry. Staying at 5'7", 160. His older brother Mike, a junior, 5'8", 170, usually the wing back. Wagner splits out wide to the right here for Mainland. Myers in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. And this is Steven Ordelia again, and he gets walloped in the backfield. Boy, Pleasantville blew that one up as Jonathan Valentine lays the wood on the tackle for loss. 3rd and long coming up for Mainland. Third and 12 after the loss of 5. Pleasantville's defense starting to really wake up now as Mainland just looking for any positive offensive movement. Here's Myers in the shotgun. Takes it, rolling to his right, looking to throw. Pressure's coming. Myers going to take off and run. He'll slide down as Hill makes the tackle. And now Myers is slow to get up. Looked like he was crunched, and I'm surprised we actually did not get a flag there as he slid and Hill just kind of fell on him. At least in the referee's mind, no harm, no foul there, but Myers is slow to get up. And he'll be walking gingerly off the field under his own power. Officially a sack there for Hill for Pleasantville. Be 4th and 14. And ball spotted just about the 30-yard line. And now let's see what the punting unit can do for Mainland. Trying to push the Pleasantville offense back. Cohen Cook had a snap go over his head last time. Snap to Cook. Gets the punt away. It's high, but it's going to be short. It's going to bounce across midfield, and it's going to die down right there at the 49. As Wagner downs it, and that is where Pleasantville will take over with 3:57 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. They lead 6-0, and now they have an opportunity to go up by 2 scores. Here's Pleasantville. We're going to start this next drive. Justin Barrios, the lone touchdown this evening. Leslie. Handoff goes to Howard, right side. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Epstein, the first one in on that tackle. Got him by his foot. That's a big tackle for loss there, and a good job there from the Mainland defense. About a loss of 3. 2nd and 13 now as Pleasantville is backed up to the 47-yard line. Epstein came into today with 5 tackles for loss. Tack on another one for the Mustang senior defensive lineman. Snap to Leslie on 2nd down. And Mainland's there again in bunches as Barrios has nowhere to go. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe. Depends on the spot. It looks like they're going to back up another yard. Another tackle for loss there from the Mainland defense. Under 3 minutes to play. Third and 14. Leslie in the shotgun, 2 backs with them. Leslie rolling to his right, pressure coming. Just going to throw it away, or no, actually it is caught, and running out of bounds goes Xander Roberts-Bogan. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, so it is a positive gain, but it's going to be 4th and 10 for Pleasantville at midfield. Roberts Bogan got behind the defense, seemed to be lost in the shuffle. Was open, but he was near the sideline and immediately pushed out. .2:17 remaining in the third. 6-0 Pleasantville. 4th and 10. They are going to go for it. Punting unit not on the field once again. Leslie comes out in the shotgun. Howard is in the backfield to his left. Trips to the left. Snap to Leslie. Back to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be wrapped up and sacked. Turnover on downs. Chris Campbell, Sam Epstein. My goodness gracious. That defensive line is all over the place this evening. Another sack, and Mainland takes over in Pleasantville territory. First and 10 now from the 40. Let's see if Mainland can take advantage with 2 minutes to go in the third. First and 10 for Mainland. Torres comes in motion. High snap to Levin. This is Marino getting the toss to the right side up to the 40. Hit hard. And now we're going to get a flag. Flags coming up all over the place. This could be helmet to helmet. Amin Bailey on the tackle there for Pleasantville. I believe we're going to get helmet to helmet here. Levin, the new quarterback for the Mustangs. As Myers was shaken up on the previous drive for Mainland, he's still getting checked out as well on the sideline. And Amin Bailey officially credited with that helmet-to-helmet penalty. Tried to lower the shoulder, but you saw the helmet-to-helmet. That's going to tack on 15 more. So an automatic first down at the 25-yard line for Mainland, as Levin now calling the signals for Mainland as Myers, freshman starting quarterback, on the sideline, helmet off. Levin's in the shotgun. And now we're going to get a penalty, and I believe we had too much early movement as Mike Ordilli was in motion, but we're officially going to get a false start as the timing just seems to be off for the Mainland offense. Back them up, 1st and 15 now at the 30-yard line. First and 15 now from the 30. Levin in the shotgun, Marino right behind him. Snap to Levin, and Marino could not handle the handoff. The ball's on the ground. It's a scrum for it. Who got it? And I can't believe Mainland recovered that football. Looked like Sam Epstein, the one who fell on it for the Mustangs. That ball was seated right under Marino as he was hit hard by that defensive front from Pleasantville. Back him up even further, about another yard or two. And we got 2nd and 17. Under 30 seconds to go in the third. Marino next to Levin. Snap to Levin. Fakes it. Pressure coming. Levin's going to run, and he avoids the sack, and he's going to break another tackle, and he'll be run out of bounds. And now he was pushed out, and then we're going to get another flag. That's going to be a late tackle out of bounds on Pleasantville, and the flags are coming in bunches. Justin Barrios is going to be the one called for that penalty. He does not like the call. Barrios has the only touchdown today. That's going to be a personal foul on Pleasantville, and Barrios is going to be the culprit as Levin somehow got away from a couple sack attempts. He was pushed out of bounds and then tackled late on the sideline. You see now Levin needs to get his equipment fixed real quick, his left shoulder pad. That personal foul is going to move him up. Ball now at the 20. So it is still second down, but now it's 2nd and 5. Lucky break there for Mainland. On 2nd and 5, Levin in the shotgun. And now we have more whistles. Story of the game so far. And now the officials are conferencing. 9 seconds to go in the third. Justin Barris just hit with a penalty for Mainland, or excuse me, for Pleasantville. The late tackle out of bounds. But he also has the only touchdown of today's ball game. So now they're going to change to 3rd down. It was initially 2nd and 5, and now I think the officials are trying to change that to 3rd down. It appeared to be a dead ball foul. But boy, there's been a lot of confusion down below from these officials. While we have a moment, just want to thank our sponsors of today's broadcast. Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44. Mainland Football Booster Club. Of course, Ulmer's Appliance Service. And of course, Matt right beside me filming and producing today's broadcast. And of course, we added a 4th sponsor this week. Wilkinson & Sons Construction Incorporated. General Contractors. Nick Costco on the call with you. As I think we officially now have 3rd and 5. It's 3rd down across the way. We might still have confusion. On the field it says 3rd and 5. Here's Levin. He'll take it. Handoff, Marino left side, has some space, gets forward. He's close to the 15-yard line, so he's close to 1st down yardage. See if he got enough as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And by the sticks, it's going to be 4th and short. So that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Pleasantville leads it 6-0 over Mainland. Mainland has an opportunity, though. Get a 1st down, try to tie this ball game up, and even take the lead. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. Pleasantville 6, Mainland 0. And welcome back to Mainland Regional High School as we get set to begin the 4th quarter. Nick Costco with you on the call. Matt Ulmer filming and producing as always. 6-0 Pleasantville. And a 4th and 1 for Mainland. Ball at the Pleasantville 16-yard line. Just a reminder, our next broadcast will be next Friday. as Mainland hosts St. Augustine Prep at 4 o'clock. October 23rd. Catch that, of course, on right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/MattOCNJ. Start of the fourth quarter. And here we go as Mainland dealing with a new quarterback here in Brody Levin, who stepped in last week as well. This time for the injured Jake Myers on the sideline with no helmet on. And now it's a Wildcat formation here. Marino to take the snap. It's on the ground. He picks it up, though, trying to run forward. Did he get enough for the first down? Pleasantville says no. I don't know if Marino got enough. Oh, did he? He did. Great effort from Dennis Marino to pick it up, got across. That is a first down, and Mainland keeps the drive alive as Levin split out wide. They went to the Wildcat. And again, a great job by Marino. Pick that ball up off the turf and run for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 15. Mainland trails 6-0. Now they have a chance to tie things up and even take the lead with an extra point. Snap to Levin on first down. This is Marino, left side. Breaks one tackle, but he's going to be wrapped up immediately, and he didn't get anything. Bailey on the tackle there for Pleasantville. 2nd and 10. An interesting ball game here this evening. 5 total turnovers, 3 caused by the Mainland defense, 2 from the Pleasantville defense. Actually, 1 of those from the special teams. Opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter was fumbled away by Mainland. Mainland's forced 2 fumbles and has an interception. Pleasantville's forced 2 fumbles. Levin in the shotgun, empty set. Ordilli goes in motion. Handoff to Ordilli, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Javon Boyd, the tackle for loss. It's going to be 3rd and long for Mainland. Back behind the 20-yard line. About a loss of 5 or 6 on the play. And they're officially going to spot the ball at the 20. 3rd and 15. 10 minutes to go in this one. Mainland trails by 6. And they desperately need a touchdown to get back in this football game. Levin's got 2 receivers to the right. Marino in the backfield. And now we have a whistle once again. And at that time, it will be a timeout from Mainland. That's their first of the half. They have 2 remaining. 9:49 to go in the ball game. It's been interesting for Mainland today. Brady Panis, the kicker, did not kick off to open the game to Pleasantville. He has been on the sideline, though, jogging around. So if Mainland does, in fact, score, based on the conditions, it'll be a question to see if they will kick the extra point or end up going for 2. Pleasantville ended up going for 2 on their touchdown drive. Did not get it. Hence why we have 6-0. 9:49 to go in the ball game. It is 3rd and 15 from the 20. Levin's in the shotgun. Marino in the backfield. Levin takes the snap, looking to throw, airing it out deep, the ball fluttering, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Torres, at least his direction. Wagner also in the area for Mainland. He was on the ground. And it will be 4th down. So Jamison in on the coverage there for Pleasantville, as well as Samaj Williams. And now Brady Panis on to kick a field goal to get some points on the board. And that ball is going to be spotted at the 26 when it snaps. This will be a 36-yard attempt here for Panis. Snap, hold, kick on the way. It's on the way, and it is No good. Just short underneath the crossbar. Panis almost had him on the board. 6-0 remains your score with 9:43 to go in the ball game. So the offense really not mustering too much today. Mainland tried to cut the lead in half. In case they got the ball back and possibly another field goal attempt to tie it if they needed to. A possible send into overtime situation, but Pleasantville gets the ball back. First and 10 on the 20. Snap to Leslie. Handoff Howard left side, breaks one tackle, and he'll be breaking another one and finally wrapped down. Julian Rivera, the first one in on that tackle there for the Mustangs. Looks like with Sam Epstein as well. It's a loss. Howard had nowhere to go. Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15 coming up. Pleasantville, they had about a 9-minute drive to open up the game in the first quarter. Did not result in any points, but they've shown already today they can control the football and control the clock. Leslie on the shotgun. Low snap, picks it up, going to run to his right himself, and he is hit hard from behind. That's going to be another loss. Julian Ocasio with the tackle. That ball spotted just inside the 15. He'll lose about another 2 yards on the play, so Ocasio in on for that tackle for loss. 3rd and 17 comes, so Mainland answering fast on defense so far. 3rd and long coming up for the Greyhounds. Now we have 3rd and 17. Pleasantville breaks the huddle. They have to get to the Mainland 30-yard line for a first down. Excuse me, they have to get to their own 30-yard line. Now we have another flag. Mainland sidelines clapping. Indications are on it's on Pleasantville, and they say a delay of game penalty. So back them up another 5 yards. They'll continue to run that clock, though. So Pleasantville definitely taking advantage of that loophole in the rule, though. Clock stops for the penalty, but once the ball resets, that clock continues. So it's 3rd and 20. And Pleasantville is still taking their time. 7:25 to go. In the ball game, they lead 6-0. Now it's 3rd and 20 for Leslie and company. And Howard and Barrios in the backfield. Low snap on the ground. And did Leslie pick it up? I don't know if he did. It was a scrum for it, and yes, he did pick it up. And Pleasantville will keep the football, but it's going to be 4th and forever. So on this 4th down, you would think Pleasantville has to punt it away. So Barrios now shifting to the punter position in the back of the end zone. 4th and 25. Haven't seen Pleasantville really kick it much at all today. Back to return for Mainland is Christian Elliott. He's standing at the Pleasantville 35. Barrios to punt it for Pleasantville. Takes the snap, boots it. See if Elliott lets it dribble, and Mainland's going to stay away from it as that punt only got to about the 24-yard line. So Mainland in business again. Another chance to tie it up and even take the lead on this drive as Levin trots back out onto the field. The Mustangs have 6:21 remaining in the ball game. They trail 6-0. See what the Mainland offense can muster up. Been a lackluster day of offense for both sides. Pleasantville scored from 3 yards out on their only touchdown. Here's Levin in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Takes it back throw, pumps once, looking. He is going deep. Wants Wagner coming back for the football. He makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The biggest play of the day for the Mainland offense, and Nick Wagner on the end of that reception. Ball down at the 5-yard line, Nick Wagner. Biggest catch of the day. What a job by Wagner to come back for the football. The sophomore wide receiver standing 6'1", 170, tracked it and came right back to it. 1st and goal now from the 5. Levin in the shotgun. High snap, and he's going to take it off himself, and he's going to be short of the end zone. We'll see if he got any forward progress. Looks like he did, maybe about a yard or two. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looks like he was trying to hand it off to Marino, but that snap was high and then bobbled, and Levin just took it off himself. And you can see Levin just shaking off his left arm. He's getting battered back there at quarterback. Levin also forced the first turnover of the ball game. He had an interception back in the 1st quarter. Levin forced one of 5 total turnovers in this ball game. 3 from Mainland, 2 from Pleasantville. And he stepped in at quarterback here in this second half in place of the injured Jake Myers. 2nd and goal from the 4. Levin in the shotgun, empty set. Takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking, still looking, throws to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Too high for Noah Torres. Torres got open, actually, after that. Once that throw went up in the air, Torres had some room to work with. Ball's a little too high. 3rd and goal. 4:54 remaining in the ball game. Levin runs back to the huddle. It's 3rd and goal from the 4. Under 5 minutes to play. Mainland knocking on the door for the first time this evening. See if we can tie it up, and now we have more whistles. We're going to get a timeout from Pleasantville. That's their first of the half. They have 2 remaining, and Mainland also has 2 remaining. So if you're the Mustangs, no matter what, you have to go for the touchdown on this drive. There might not be enough time left to get the ball back and try to score again to tie it up or take the lead. They tried Brady Panis from a 36-yard field goal on their previous drive. He could not get it. It came up just short. Had the accuracy, but unfortunately for Panis, just short. Pleasantville's only touchdown today scored by Justin Barrios. He's listed as an offensive lineman, but he's been getting some more time at running back here today. First got in during the goal line situation for Pleasantville. And Pleasantville only got inside the 10-yard line earlier this half after a high snap to punter Cohen Cook for Mainland went over his head. He had to recover it inside his own 10-yard line. So here we go. After the timeout, 3rd and goal for Mainland on the 4. Torres goes in motion. Snap to Levin. Toss left side. Marino trying to get to the edge, and he breaks one tackle, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds short of the end zone. Look like Leslie in on that tackle for Pleasantville, and it's 4th and goal. They're going to give him about a yard on the carry, and it's going to be 4th and goal from the 3. Do or die here for Mainland. See if they can punch it in. Levin, the biggest completion of the day to Nick Wagner. 20-yard catch. And now more whistles. Be a timeout, this time from Mainland. That's their 2nd of the half. They have 1 remaining. Brody Levin on that pass to Wagner. 20 yards out. Levin came into today 3 of 7 for 24 yards in his appearance last week in place of Myers against Apsagami. Myers came into the game 12 of 25 for 136 yards, a touchdown. To begin his first 2 games as the freshman starting quarterback. But Myers was hit hard on a slide from behind, no foul. It appeared he was crunched a bit, and he's been out since. That was earlier in the 3rd quarter. Levin stepped in valiantly so far, trying to lead the offense to any sort of momentum, trying to gain any sort of momentum. He completed the biggest pass of the day, but now we have 4th and goal from the 3. 4:48 remaining. Levin's here in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes it, rolling to his right. Levin looking, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Noah Torres, all alone in the back. And we are tied at 6. What a play fake from Brody Levin. It is 6-6. Brady Panis on for the extra point attempt. Torres to hold, who just caught the touchdown. Panis missed his field goal from 36 yards out. He is 2 of 3 on extra points on the year. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and it's good. Mainland, a 7-6 lead. 4:41 remaining in the ball game. What an answer. A 4th and goal touchdown pass from Brody Levin, his first of the season, and Noah Torres reels in his first touchdown of 2020. Mainland now on top, 7-6. Let's see if Pleasantville can answer. Tell you what, for a defensive affair with 5 turnovers, plenty of penalties, lots of confusion down on the field, we got ourselves a ball game late in the 4th quarter. So Panis, who didn't kick off the opening kickoff of the game, he will kick it off now. That leg seems fresh. .441 to play in the ball game. Panis on to kick it. Active to returner Howard and Jamison. Panis boots it. Howard trying to get underneath it. He dropped it from the 25. Looking for some blocking, and he's going to be wrapped up right there just past the 25-yard line by a host of Mainland defenders. Elliott in on the tackle there for the Mustangs. And now Pleasantville takes over. They trail by a point, 4:36 to play in the ball game. First and 10 from the 26. Here's Leslie. Scanning the defense. Takes the snap. Handoff, Howard, left side, and gang tackle by Mustangs. He got about a yard. Not much. Ocasio, Epstein, you name them. A bunch in on the tackle. Forward progress will give Howard about 2 yards, so he'll be 2nd and 8. Clock still ticking, under 4 minutes to play in the ball game. 2nd and 8 for the Greyhounds. Leslie in the shotgun. He's going to shift Howard to the right side. Motion comes Bailey. Snap to Leslie, fakes it, going to run to his right. Looking for some space, breaks one tackle. He's hit hard behind the 30-yard line. Epstein laying the wood. That's going to back him up just a bit. 3rd and long coming up now for Pleasantville. .325 to play. It is 3rd and 9. Mainland, the shot of adrenaline after that 4th down touchdown from Levin to Torres. Clock still ticking. Pleasantville has 2 timeouts remaining with less than 3 minutes to go in this ball game, and they trail by a point. They have not kicked today. Field goal or extra point. Snap to Leslie. Jet sweep. This is Jameson left side. Dragged down to the backfield. It's going to be 4th and long. Nick Wagner with the tackle for loss. And now Pleasantville with 2.5 remaining and counting. Up against it. A great job by Wagner to track down Jameson from behind. Let's see if Mainland can get one more stop here to get the ball back. 4th and about 14 to go for Pleasantville. Ball at the 23. Leslie in the shotgun, trips to the right. Takes the snap, pressure coming, trying to avoid the rush, and he is brought down and sacked. Mainland takes over. Chris Campbell the sack. Mustangs take over. Epstein in on it as well. What a stand by the Mainland defense. .145 to go. Let's see if Mainland can put it away here. Pleasantville has 2 timeouts remaining. It's 1st and 10 from the, we'll call that the 15-yard line, looks like, from our vantage point. And now we have whistles. Got a flag and a false start on Mainland. It's their 5th one today. Be 1st and 15. The ball's going to be just about at the 20-yard line. Snap to Levin. Handoff Marino left side, really nowhere to go. Jesus Ruiz, first one in on the contact, and then tackled by a host of Greyhound defenders. Be about a loss of about a yard or 2. And a timeout from Pleasantville. They have 1 remaining. Mainland first down essentially ends the game, as Pleasantville only has one timeout remaining. 1:31 to go. And we got second, about 16. Pleasantville is sure to use a timeout if Mainland keeps it on the ground. But then it'll be remains to be seen what Mainland can do on offense. Marino the lone back. Levin the shotgun on 2nd and 16. Handoff. Marino left side trying to get through the line. Brought down there by Jamison and others for Pleasantville. Now even injury for the Greyhounds. And that's going to be Pleasantville's final timeout of the half. 1:25 to go. It'll be 3rd and 13 when action resumes. Mainland has 2 plays here. If they can't get a first down, you would think they would keep it on the ground here, keep that clock moving, and possibly set up Panis for a kick. Try to put him up by 4, and it would force Pleasantville to have to score a touchdown to win the game. But then again, Pleasantville has not kicked today. Let's see what Mainland dials up here. Also on a field goal attempt on a hypothetical 4th down. I don't know if head coach Chuck Smith would want to risk a potential block. 3rd and 13. Here's Levin. Takes it, handoff, Marino. We got flags. There's been a lot of laundry today. Another false start on Mainland, and that's a killer. It's going to back them up 5 more yards, and if they're thinking about a field goal, they're going to have to get back in range for Panis, who missed it from 36 yards out his first time. And now, before Mainland breaks the huddle, the official is coming back. They were waiting on a clock reset, so it's 1:25 to go. Break the huddle. 3rd and 18. Just outside the 20-yard line. Snap to Levin. Handoff. Marino up the gut. Got a few across the 20-yard line. So that'll keep the clock moving, but it's going to be 4th and long for the Mustangs. And now, decision time. As we had mentioned before, Panis missed a 36-yard field goal last time he attempted earlier in this game. And it looks like Mainland's going to let this clock wind down as much as possible before burning their final timeout. And then on 4th down, they're going to go for it. They're going to have to play defense to really end this ball game unless they get the first down. At this point, since it's 4th down, if they're going to go for it, running it will not keep the clock moving if they're stopped. So I would think a pass is coming here. And there's a timeout. Final one for the Mustangs. 37 seconds to go. So it's up to, remains to be seen how much time Mainland can burn off the clock here. And if they can get a first down as well. If they get a first down, this game will be over. Neither side has any timeouts remaining. Levin completed a 20-yard pass to Nick Wagner on their last drive. That eventually set up the go-ahead touchdown from Noah Torres. How about this? They are setting up Levin takes the snap. He's going to just take a knee. So, interesting call there. Marino was back for a safety valve in case the snap went over his head, but Mainland's not even going to attempt the fourth down play. They're taking a knee from Levin, and now Pleasantville gets the ball just shy of the 30-yard line with 33 seconds left. They're going to leave it up to the Mustang defense to change of possession. So Pleasantville's going to talk it over briefly before coming back out onto the field. But still the Mainland defense, they forced 3 turnovers today. Guys like Nick Wagner and Sam Epstein living in the backfield this evening. Let's see what Pleasantville can muster on offense now. They trail 7-6. This will be the final drive of the game. Mainland 33 seconds away from a victory. Leslie takes the snap, looking downfield, and it is incomplete. Oh, he had Samir Miller across the 45. He dropped it, could not reel it in. It's second down. We have not seen much of that downfield passing attack today from Pleasantville. Again, sloppy conditions kept the ball on the ground a lot for both sides. That's really the first time we saw a receiver get behind the defense a little bit for Pleasantville. 29 seconds. It's second down with trips to the right for Leslie. Takes it, rolling to his right. Looking, still looking, throws, and it is batted around and incomplete. Looking in the direction of Roberts Bogan. He was the intended receiver, it looked like. But that bullet went by him. And looked like it was tipped as well. It is incomplete. 3rd and 10 with 24 seconds to go now. Had a defensive battle all night. Every game so far Mainland has played, it's been defensive battles. Last week, got a little bit away from them against Absegami. The gut punch was the 70-yard punt return from Jordan Marcucci to put them up by 2 scores. But other than that, Mainland's defense has kept them in a lot of games. A lot of situations this season. 3rd and 10 for Pleasantville. From the 28. Snap to Leslie. Pumps once. Going downfield. And it is incomplete. Broken up by Sheeran. As it looked like Bailey was the intended receiver on the play. We now have 16 seconds remaining. And it's 4th down for Pleasantville. Mustangs trying to wrap this one up and get up to 2-1 on the season. Both teams coming in at 1-1 on the year. Trips to the right for Leslie. 4th and 10 from the 28. 16 seconds to go. Snap to Leslie. Pressure coming. Throws, and it is intercepted! Intercepted! Mainland is going to win. Joe Sheeran picks it off. The 4th turnover of the ball game caused by Mainland, and this one will be over. Joe Sheeran jumped the route, picked it off. That's it. Brody Levin coming back out onto the field with 9 seconds left to take one last knee to wrap things up. Levin takes the knee, and that is going to do it. Mainland, what a victory. A defensive struggle all game long. Mainland's defense got the offense right back into it. Levin de Torres proved to be the go-ahead and winning touchdown here this evening. 7-6, your final score. A couple thank yous to give out before we sign off. To the Mainland staff, Mainland Football Booster Club, of course, for setting us up in the booth. To my guy, Matt Ulmer, filming and producing today's broadcast. As always, I am Nick Costco saying so long. Once again, your final score, Mainland 7, Pleasantville 6. Mainland improves to 2-1, and we'll be back next week, next Friday at 4 o'clock as Mainland takes on St. Augustine Prep. Once again, final score, Mainland 7, Pleasantville 6.